There's something hidden inside this pigeon. You can't see it by looking at him, and in fact, if I didn't know his breeding, I would not have a clue it was there. Anton carries dilute. But here's the bit I found really strange. If Anton was a hen, he wouldn't be able to hide it. Why? Well, to solve that, we need to do a bit of genetics detective work. In the first video, I learnt that what a pigeon shows isn't necessarily everything that it's carrying. But there's another layer to this as well, because some genes in pigeons aren't inherited in exactly the same way by both male and female. And this was the bit I really couldn't get my head around. It comes down to the chromosomes to decide whether a pigeon is male or female. A cock, like this, has 2 Z chromosomes. But a hen is different. She has 1 Z chromosome and 1 W chromosome. So cock, like this one, ZZ, hen, like this one, ZW. And once I finally understood that, everything became much easier. So now back to Anton. Dilute is what we call a sex-linked recessive gene. It's carried on the Z chromosome. Anton is a cock, remember, so he's got 2 Z chromosomes. That means he can have the normal non-dilute version on 1 chromosome and the dilute version on the other chromosome. And because dilute is a recessive gene, Anton doesn't look dilute. He's hiding it. But now let's look at a hen. She's only got 1 Z chromosome. Her other chromosome is W. So if the allele on the single Z of this pigeon, this hen, was dilute, there isn't another Z chromosome to mask it, so she would show dilute. That's why with a sex-linked recessive gene like this, a cock can hide it and a normal looking cock can carry dilute, but a normal looking hen can't carry dilute in the same way. So we know this hen is not dilute and doesn't carry dilute because she can't. Whereas this hen on screen now is quite clearly dilute, so we know dilute sits on her only Z chromosome. But here's where it gets even better. A daughter gets her W chromosome from her mum. Her Z chromosome has to come from her dad. So if Anton passes his dilute bearing Z chromosome to his daughter, mum has to give her W chromosome to her daughter. That daughter will be dilute, which incredibly means the colour of the daughter can reveal something that was hiding in her dad. Now, this doesn't mean hens can't carry any hidden recessive genes. If you remember recessive red from our first video, if you've not watched that yet, it's this one here. Well, that's different because that's autosomal. And what we're talking about here is sex-linked recessive genes that sit on the Z chromosome only. Sex-linked recessive genes like dilute. Right then, genetic detectives, Anton carries dilute. If I pair Anton to a normal looking non-dilute hen and they produce a dilute youngster, what sex must that youngster be? Put your answer in the comments, and if you can, tell me why. And now that I finally understand that cock and hen genetics work differently, we can start tackling something I've wanted to understand for years. When somebody says a pigeon is blue, ash red or brown, what does that actually mean genetically? That's coming next.